Right, I've just given them a clean out. It's a lovely hot day here in the UK. And here's the girls. They've got access to outside today, which they've been outside. They've got Leo and Spiker down here. It's a bit cooler for these old, well, for Spike that's old now. We've got Oreo. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Oreo and Casper down here. In here we have Edward, my newest guinea pig. He is not with Crinkle anymore, as they decided, well, Edward decided he didn't like Crinkle and was attacking him, which wasn't great because he's a lot older. So I did try him with Dobby, which Dobby's up here on his own. I did try him with Dobby, but they did have a fight and did draw blood, and Edward's got a little cut by his lip because of it. So Dobby does not like anybody. Edwards does stand up for himself though, so at the moment he's in with Samson. I don't know that this pairing's going to work very well either, because he just won't back down, Edward. He seems happier though with Samson. He's popcorning, which he wasn't doing with Dobby. As you can see, Samson's quite patient, which is good. He keeps rumbling. He's trying to be top dog, but Edward isn't going to let him, I don't think. As you can see, there's a bit of standoff there. So males are just great. They're a bit like that sometimes. You never know. But I'm not, because my piggies are really quite dominant pigs anyway, so they're never going to back down. But Samson's a little bit older and he's a little bit more respectful, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they will work out, which, you know, it would be good for Samson because he'd have a companion as well. And Dobby just doesn't want to live with any of the single ones. He's just very very dominant, and he's full in on a fight, you know, he's not backing down. Crinkle's alright, he's in here now. He was just getting really annoyed with him, and I didn't really want to risk. He was rumbling and stuff like that. As you can see, I've just moved them, so they're all playing up a little bit at the moment. They're all rumbling at each other. But the others, it's just normal. They're excited because they're in a new area and it's all clean for them. Because these two guys were right at the top, and it's so warm in the shed for them that I think it's better they're further down. And then we've got him up there. He's a white guinea pig because he's not going to feel the heat as much, and he's out in the run anyway when it gets too warm for him. As you can see, they're still testing each other, but I do think that possibly Edward might end up being the dominant one out of these two. But Samson doesn't seem to mind. They still eat together, and they're not, you know, he's not pushing it. There's no injury or anything like that. So I think Samson's just being respectful. He's trying to get a little bit closer to him and get the trust from Edward. So fingers crossed they're going to be all right. And then we've got the ladies, which they're all doing really, really well. In the winter I was a bit worried about a few of them losing weight and stuff like that, but actually they're fine now. They've got their grass and the forage stuff that I keep getting for them. So they are happy. Not that there's much grass because they've eaten it all. Hello, Spike. Look at all this hay that's everywhere. Given them some of these hay and play from Nature's Own, and they absolutely love them. It's a bit of a boredom breaker as well, and they just tend to push it around, and the males take their frustration out on it, which the girls have actually got two down here as well, but I don't. They push them right to the back and they're tucking into those, so it just kind of helps. a little bit. And he's got one all to himself. And you haven't got one, have you? But I will get you one. I'll bring one out to you in a minute. He's just been out in the run on the grass, so he's just come in after a day out into new surroundings. Just scattered fed his feed as well, his pellets, because he tends to just chuck the bowl. They all do really tend to chuck the bowl. And for these two new bonded ones, I tend to just scatter feed, because it's just means they don't get territorial over anything. So and all of these males have got open, like these have got a tunnel, they've got 2 beds, tunnel that they can get through. And he's got his own little bed, because he's up there on his own at the minute. And he's got his own little warm tunnel bed too. Well, a pod actually, he's not got a tunnel bed, he's got one of the plastic pods. And because it's warmer weather, I've put a 2 wooden tunnels in here as well. It just lets the air flow a little bit better, keeps them cool. And the females have got the same. Hello, what are you doing at the back there? Yeah, they've got they've got a thing at the back there, as you can see they're fighting over it. But there is enough holes in it that they can all share, but there we go. They're all lying out because they're happy, it's all clean for them. You can hear them eating their box. Just see a bum there, look. It's an Oreo bum. I'm going to put a few more things in for Dobby, because otherwise he's got a lot of space there and he's not really got much in it to do anything, although he does like tearing around. He's so pretty, isn't he? So pretty. You can hear Samson underneath you. Him and Samson used to be in together, but again they fell out. Dobby was really aggressive to Samson, so, but again with age sometimes they calm down anyway, so one day he might be able to go with somebody. I'm just biding my time with him at the moment. And Edward's growing up into a lovely looking guinea pig. And obviously they've got their beds further away from each other so they can have the space that they need. They're trying to say hello, look. So hopefully with time they'll have their bond. Right, and that is it. I'll leave them to carry on eating. And they're all like spreading out, ready to have a sleep. And there's some that are right down by the side of the hutch there. The bottom of the hutch the girls can get into as well. This is going to be moved out of here soon, and I've got to redo the floor in here and put a few more these rackins up around the side so they have a little bit more room, the males. No, Spike. You know, you're running away from me. Sorry. Alright, thank you for watching.